This kick go through the end zone as the Greyhounds in their green jerseys with white pants go against the all-white Buffalo here, and it does go through the end zone.
Absolutely, and into the celebrity tent at the far 10. There's the snap, and they're going to hand off. Henderson breaks more tackles. He's down to the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 WT.
That's a really
one split end. There's the snap. And they're going to hand off, and Henderson breaks a tackle, goes into the end zone. We would have had him behind the line of scrimmage, Jody, but we could not drop him with an ankle tackle.
That was a feast or famine. We were ready to feast on a takedown in the back. Unfortunately, no.
Preston Gregg with the extra point attempt. It is up, and it is no good. He hooked it left. So with the score 6-0 in favor of the close formation, running a man in motion, and Sanchez is going to fake the handoff. Now he's going to step up. He is going to spin, and he's going to get back to the line. It's 30 to go here in the first quarter. The Greyhounds trailing by 6. We're going to fake the toss. Sanchez, a little dump pass, and that is going to be Jace Martin with the reception. That is going to be down to the 29-yard line.
And this is
split on rights, bone formation, running a man in motion, and we're going to hand off, and Creighton breaks tackles. Creighton is going to score the touchdown, and the Greyhounds have tied it up.
Chip, boom. He just kept going and going, and that time he is able to show us the Creighton that is leading the Greyhounds in rushing this year.
Student of mine. There's the snap. Kick is up, and the Greyhounds have the lead in the Lone Star Conference wagon wheel game by a score of 7-6. So let's send it back to the station for a throwing back. He's on the left side. There's the snap, and they're going to hand off, and Henderson accelerates quickly, breaks the tackle. Now it is going to be, I think that was J.J. Silver that drove him out of bounds, and of course we know his dad quite well. 2 ends to the left, running a man in motion, and we're going to hand off, and that is going to be a great job of breaking tackles. Still on his feet is Creighton. Creighton is going to not be knocked down. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, but Jody Sanchez directly under center, running a man in motion. We're going to hand off. I think that's into the end zone touchdown.
Well, and if we're going to see runs, let's just shorten and see a run, and we do. They get into the end zone, so the Greyhounds are able to cap.
Getting ready to kick. Travis with the hold. Kick is up, and that's good. So with the Greyhounds up by a score 14-6 with 12:30 to go in the first half, let's set it back for a 30. You listen to Greyhounds. They are lined up where tight ends would be, running a man in motion. We're going to fake the toss. Looking, throwing across field, wide open. That's going to be Jace Martin. Martin down to the 21-yard line. That's his second reception, Jody. Yep. There's the snap. Kick is long enough, and the kick is right through the uprights into the wind. Cooper Hamilton gives the Greyhounds. There's the snap, and they are going to try a running play, and that is going to be breaking to the outside. That's going to be a touchdown for WT. That was Jamal Joseph, the backup from Miami, taking it to the house.
They had him stopped, and it looked.
They're going to go for 2 here, Jody. Split end left, split end right. There's the snap, and Gibson's going to run, and he's going to get in without a finger being put on him.
Boy, that was wide open. There was no one within 10 yards of him.
In an ambulance, Jody. I didn't see a player injured, but Greyhounds running the option, and we're going to lose the ball, and WT is going to recover at the Greyhound 30.
Well, this is where we're going to be tested. There's the first big mistake. WT on their big.
There's the snap, and he is going to run the option. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Well, give them credit, Jody. They went for it on 4th down, and the Greyhounds were not able to put a hand on young Mr. Gibson.
That's the second time today, 14.
Craig, there's the snap. It's a high snap, but he manages to get the kick, and that is going to be good. So with the score 21-17 in favor of WT. Let's set it back for 30. You're listening to Greyhound. WT up by a score of 21-17. There's the snap, and they're going to throw on the go. That man is open, and that is going to be a grab, and that's going to be a touchdown by Swoboda.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, go back to the well, and that's what they did there is another deep passing play. In the first quarter, you didn't see a lot of this passing attack. Run an errand real quick and come back with the Greyhounds having the lead. Now they find themselves down 28-17 with about 4:11 left to go in the second quarter. So I agree with you, WT will.
And the Greyhounds are going to fake. And this is Sanchez. Sanchez down the middle of the field. And that is going to be a catch by Moore.
It was not the prettiest pass, but it was into the wind. And Sanchez, although he's back in the game, so we're going to go for it.
Yeah, we're running forward in motion. We're going to throw the double pass. Looking, throwing down the field. And that ball is going to be intercepted by WT. But Jody, that's as effective as a punt. It's inside the 10.
Yeah, that actually is probably.
Greg, the transfer from Missouri Western. Kick is plenty long enough. And no good. Missed it right. So with 1.9 seconds to go, let's see if Greyhounds can, obviously it's not going to do them any good. Yeah, there was a song back in the 60s, Cast Your Fate to the Wind. Well, that's what the Greyhounds are doing. Here is another kick goes into the celebrity tent. So the Greyhounds will start out, and it'll be interesting to see if Mario Sanchez is healthy enough to, as the quarterback, running a man in motion, and he is going to call his own number. Pitch that at the last second. That's going to be Regal. Regal down the sideline, and Regal finally is going to be out of bounds. In the slot close right. Gibson back in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Throws right across the middle of the field. That is going to be Swoboda. Swoboda is going to be tackled. Good open field tackle by Gordon, but that's a first down. Gibson back in the shotgun. And they're going to hand off. And Henderson, he's going to be gone. Touchdown WT. And they go up by a score of 34-17 with 4:47 to go in the third quarter.
Well, he's an every other quarter player, I guess. Henderson had a great first quarter, kind of quiet. He's stepping up and delivering.
There's the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with WT up by a score of 35-17, let's set it back for a 30. You're listening to Greyhound Football on 105.9. I've never seen the Greyhounds run a screen pass before, Jody. And we're going to go for it. That's going to be Travis, and Travis is going to get thrown for a loss. Well, might as well. Ray in the slide close left. And this is going to be a quarterback scamper, and that's going to be a touchdown for Gibson.
Well, that may about mathematically do it. You start looking at this now, it's going to be 42-17, assuming they...
Waiting for the snap. There it is. Kick is up, and that is going to be good. So with WT up a score of 42-17, let's send it back for a 30. You're listening to Greyhound Football on 105. That's why he's in there. He's going to drop back, looks, throws. That's going to be Moore, and Moore is going to break tackles. Moore is still on his feet, not down, and finally is going to be out of bounds. Well, that's Johnson back in the shotgun, young man from Orlando waiting for the snap, and he is going to throw the pass down the field, and it's picked off. This could be a pick six by the Greyhounds. We are going to get the pick six. And unbelievable number 24 for the Greyhounds. Dylan Gordon takes it to the house.
So this will also get us probably the first onside kick we've seen in a while.
Now it'll be Cooper Hamilton kicking the extra point. It is up. It is good. So with the Greyhounds trailing 42-24, let's send it back to the station.
That makes sense.
And so we're going to kick it long. And going to put them at their 25 and hope to pin them deep, Jody.
Well, I guess we're hoping they'll throw us another pass because I don't understand. You have to realize Johnson's going to let this clock run down to under single digits. Now, there's a fumble.
And a fumble, and the ball is loose, and I think the Greyhounds recovered. They did.
So here we go.
Wow. Yep, and
that should do it.
That is going to do it. So your final score from Greyhound Stadium is West Texas A&M 42, the Greyhounds 24. Let's send it back to the station for a 30-second commercial, and then we'll come back with the LP Insurance postgame show.